Arsenal gain a weapon but loses a big leader in their clash against Real Madrid. On the other hand, Real Madrid have their defense in ruin as they go into this match without Tchouaméni, Carvajal, Mendy, Militao, and possibly Courtois. Who is going to take the semi-final spot in the Champions League? Is it going to be the young geniuses or the seasoned masterminds? Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I am Kobe and this is the Den of Soccer. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get right into today's video. So basically, we all know Real Madrid are facing Arsenal at the Emirates. But Arsenal have two big news. One is negative and one is positive. Now, the positive one is the return of their star boy, Bukayo Saka. And the negative one is the loss of Gabriel Magalhaes in their defensive line. I mean, the leader in their defensive line. But hold on a second. Is this going to be a real problem against the flash attackers of Real Madrid, Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo? Or do you think Mikel Arteta is going to have an answer, a resolution for that backline? Before we get into this video, we have to talk about the negatives and the positives of both teams. Real Madrid, in their last 20 matches, they have conceded more than 20 goals. I mean, in their last game, they conceded, I think, 3 goals. In their last game against Sociedad in the Copa del Rey. Arsenal, on the other hand, have not conceded more than 2 goals. This season, not more than their maximum they've conceded in one single match is 2 goals, even without Saka. Now, somebody will be saying it doesn't matter. You are going against Real Madrid, who are basically European champions. They've won this Champions League 15 times. Arsenal has won 0. This is not just a battle against 2 of the best teams in Europe. This is a battle against 2 of the best wingers in Europe. It is going to be Bukayo Saka versus Vinicius. Now, the reason why I say it is going to be Bukayo Saka versus Vinicius is that Vinicius plays on the left wing. Bukayo Saka plays on the right wing. But one thing, if you have been following Arsenal, is that Bukayo Saka is always tracking back, while Vinny Jr. is always at the touchline waiting for that pass to start the counter or to finish off the counter. With Real Madrid not having Mendy, do you think Garcia or Camavinga is going to be enough to stop Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, and whoever plays the right back, which could be Timber, I don't know how fit he is, or Benjamin Blanco? Now, if Vinicius doesn't track back, that is not going to be enough to stop Arsenal star boy. If Real Madrid are going to make Vinny Jr. track back and defend, what happens to Real Madrid's counter press? Now, is Carlo Ancelotti going to risk keeping Vinicius and Rodrigo stretching the field, standing at the flanks, or are they going to track back and defend? We all know Lucas Vazquez is a horrible defender. Real Madrid have 2 options. The 2 options they do have is either to have Valverde play on the right wing, on the right back position, and bring in Camavinga, Luka Modric, and Bellingham. If that is the case, do you think Modric, Camavinga, Bellingham will be able to stop Arsenal's midfield? Partey, Declan Rice, Odegaard? That is a question we don't have an answer to right now. But on paper, I don't think so, because Arsenal's midfield are full of power. The only person I know who can carry the ball a lot in the Real Madrid's midfield is Bellingham. Now, Arsenal have Declan Rice, Odegaard, who mostly starts the press. If Ancelotti decides to keep Valverde in the midfield, which means most likely he's going to play Valverde, Bellingham, and Camavinga. Now, that leaves your defense, that is your left back and your right back, exposed to the explosive attacks of Arsenal's wing, which is Martinelli and then Saka against whoever is playing, whether Garcia or Camavinga. Now, the real question is, who is going to come up on top? Now, as much as this looks unbalanced with the ruin of Real Madrid's defense, I feel like Real Madrid have played this competition for so long, and the experience that they have is going to be what will carry them through the semi-final, through the quarterfinals, into the semi-final. But if it's on paper, Real Madrid are not looking good enough to beat Arsenal, in a sense that their defense have been conceding goals upon goals upon goals upon goals. There's not been a chance, there's not been a match where they've played against a top opponent and not conceded a goal in the last, let's say, 25-20 games. They always concede a goal. Now, Arsenal defense without Gabriel Magalhaes is not the same. Whoever is partnering with Saliba are able to keep, to close that defense, are able to withhold that block, to stand that block. Then Arsenal are going to come up on top. But if Mbappe is able to maneuver those two pairs, Real Madrid are definitely going to come up on top. Now, this is going to be Vinicius versus Saka. It is also going to be the defensive block of Arsenal versus the flash attack of Real Madrid. This is also going to be the shaky and ruined defense of Real Madrid versus the newly gained weapon of Arsenal, and that is Bukayo Saka. Now, how the team is going to line up, I think, is going to be Martinelli, Trossard, and Bukayo Saka, or Martinelli, Mikel Merino, and Bukayo Saka. Whichever be the case, Martinelli and Bukayo Saka are going to start this game. Now, let me know in the comment section if you think Arsenal are going to come up on top. Listen, this is the uncensored opinion of football fans. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you believe Real Madrid or Arsenal are going to come up on top. In fact, in my opinion, I'm going to be a little bit biased because I am an Arsenal fan. I think Bukayo Saka is going to nullify Vinicius. The reason being that Arsenal are always Arsenal's right winger is always tracking back. Arsenal's left winger is always tracking back in defense. I can't say the same thing about Real Madrid, regardless of their weakened, super weakened defense. When you watch the game against Sociedad, Real Madrid conceded some easy goals. Easy goals. And if you concede such goals against Arsenal, chances of you doing a comeback is close to zero. If Real Madrid should play like the way they played against Real Betis, if Real Madrid should play like the way they played against Atletico Madrid, if Real Madrid should play like the way they played against Barcelona, Real Madrid are going to be wiped on the floor by Arsenal. But if they are able to close their defense and stop those runs by Martinelli and Saka, then definitely Real Madrid are going to go through, because I think Real Madrid are going to score, but I also feel like Arsenal are going to score more and be able to defend better than Real Madrid. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is the Den of Soccer, and this is the uncensored opinion of football fans. Make sure you don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you don't forget to hit the post notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. We out. It's fantasy hero.